Now we're going to talk about something called triangulation. It's a feeble attempt for a narcissist or a person with A-type personality disorder when you start getting cunning about what they're doing and you start to put the signs together, and or you start feeling yourself. Let's say, suppose you start going to the gym and you start, I don't know, taking care of yourself, you start a new diet. They just start fuckery just because they can. What they'll often do is try to start triangulation between you and another person and themselves. So, for instance, they'll say things like, well, my mom said, your mom also raised you. Why would I care what your mother thinks? She didn't do a good job with you. Obviously, nothing else that comes out of her mind is going to be fruitful either. They'll do things like triangulate you with your own family members. Well, this is why your sister is, always keeping a good job and you don't have a good job. Something stupid like that. It's just always something to make you think, oh my God, are they talking about me behind my back? Who cares? And then they'll also triangulate you with their next supply. Supply is what you are to them. You're a supply. You're a source of energy. You're a source of validation. You're a source of money. You're a source of resource. You're something that they can't provide to themselves because they're weak beings who don't have a sense of self. And they have to constantly walk around siphoning from other people because they can offer themselves and no one else anything. So, for instance, when Tyree and I broke up finally, when he finally accepted that I didn't have any use for him in my life, as I didn't have any use for him in the beginning portion of my life, that he could offer me absolutely nothing, I told him to come and get his things. He then decided he wanted to come and get the mattress in which we slept on so that he can huck-a-buck on it with the next person. And I said, fine, have at it. And I used all 90 pounds of my body to push the mattress and every piece of furniture that we had together out into the hallway. When he came to get the mattress, he says, I should have let her beat your ass. And I was supposed to say, oh my God, who's her? Who's she? Are you moved on to somebody else already? What about us? What about what we shared? Did I mean nothing to you? Instead, I said, thank you. Yeah, thank you for keeping another person's emotional regulation in check to not get out of the car to get her ass beat by a woman that she's never met before, because that's what would have happened. I have no confidence in my body that tells me anything other than the fact that that woman would have got out and got assaulted by a 90-pound woman, and when the police came, they would have been so confused. Because what?